Alright, bro, I'm not even gonna waste your time. Let's just get straight into this video. I don't want to sit here and yap about random stuff or give you some corny intro, so let's just get straight to it. 10 ways you're slowing your gym progress. First is TikTok. If you're sitting there like, I need stimulation, I need to watch this video of a guy getting hit by a truck, do you think you're going to be able to focus literally anywhere else? Like, if you constantly have to watch Reels or TikTok or something to get any form of stimulation or ability to focus or stay locked into something, you need to just stop watching anything like TikTok or Reels, because it's going to keep you're going to be like in class or something, just stimming out, having an ADHD attack, like tapping your feet and like slamming your pen on the desk. You're going to look like a dopamine fiend. Just stop doing that. Next is sleep. It resets your dopamine levels. I will put a study up or something on the screen because I don't know all of it off the top of my head, but I know it does. So it's going to also heighten your energy levels. It's going to lower your stress. You ever realize how you're on 3 hours of sleep and you feel like you're stressed and you feel like an idiot and you just have no energy? That's because you're on 3 hours of sleep, dumbass. Get up and just start moving. Just get your 8 hours and you move a lot better. Makes it harder to gain muscle too. You only really build muscle when you're sleeping. Sure, you might damage your muscle while you're lifting and, you know, make all the micro tears to build it, but it's going to do the actual building when you're sleeping. Stop sleeping 2 hours, you doofus. 3 is your diet. You are what you eat. Your junk food is just gonna mess up your dopamine. It's gonna make you feel like junk. That's why it's called junk food. You are what you eat. You will literally lose testosterone if you eat seed oils. Seed oils are in literally everything now. You're gonna end up looking like a liberal if you keep eating shit like that. You're gonna look like Lizzo too, bro. It's all bad calories. Consuming is number 4. What do I mean by consuming? I mean sitting there and watching whatever it is you're watching on TikTok or YouTube and only consuming instead of going out and making something or doing something that day. Maybe go fishing, go for a walk, I don't know. All you're doing is sitting there and just watching people put information in your brain. This is why literally every single opinion you have is from someone else. Think about it. Your political opinions are probably from your parents because you consumed what they told you. It's the same thing with things like videos on YouTube. On the off chance, I mean not even the off chance, on the 99% chance that literally every single video you watch on YouTube or TikTok, the person is lying or trying to sell you something, and that's all of the information that you go off of, you're just gonna be an idiot. You're gonna be like I don't even know how to word it. You're gonna be a moron because you're just full of other people's thoughts and opinions, because all you do is consume. You don't think for yourself. You don't go and do your own thing. Next is listening to liars. Listen, if you're still on this Andrew Tate stuff, I know you're looking at that dislike button. You need to seriously grow up. If you don't realize how much money he's making selling that course that has literally made money for no one. Oh, well actually people have made 10K in a month. You don't think that's marketing, bro? He has videos of random people that don't talk about it anymore, made one video on how they made 10K in a month, and you'd think like maybe they could sell their own course now, make their own money. If they're making money, obviously they know how to. They just go off the map because Andrew Tate's out here paying people to make videos like this to just promote his course. His course doesn't work. It's people like Tate. It's the only person I've found that hasn't really been totally lying, and I feel like he might be sometimes still, is Hamza, but I don't really have anything to back up for either side of that argument. So, poor friendships. Number 6, you're the 5 people you hang around the most. They will slow you down if they don't mean business. What do I mean by that? If you have people around you that are just sitting there playing Fortnite or Minecraft all day, they're gonna end up like looking like a freaking robot, bro. They're actually gonna be like brain rot level people, and you're sitting around them just like the things that they say, they become you. The 5 people around the most become you. If you hang around people that play video games all day and do literally nothing, then you're going to become like them. I'm not saying you can't talk to these people. I'm not saying you can't have relationships with people, but choose the right people. Don't be sitting around with Billy Bob Joe where all he does is wake up, beat it, and then play video games all day. Talk to someone who actually does sports, moves around, makes money, things like that. Number 7, cheap dopamine, which is stuff like video games like I just mentioned. Snoop Dogg's favorite plant, if you get what I'm saying, and flavored air, if you get what I'm saying. Don't do any of that stuff. You're gonna end up looking like a goofball, bro. It's just gonna keep you lazy. I don't know why anyone would ever want to do that. The only thing you should be doing is fentanyl, and even then, you know, might still be bad for you. I beg to differ, but just don't do any of this stupid stuff. So number 8, buying into scams. People who post clickbait. People that are hyping you up for stupid things. How I made 10K in 3 minutes. Start now. 0 work required. Do you think that even if they made 10K in 3 minutes, they would immediately go to YouTube and tell you how to do it? No, they'd keep their mouth shut and be like, okay, I just made this much money. Let's make sure it doesn't get oversaturated. I'm not going to tell anyone about this. This is why you probably know people people who've tried drop shipping and they made no money or almost none, and they ended up going negative. So stop listening to all this stuff. Any valuable information that you're ever gonna find is gonna be stuff that you don't sit there and listen to some dude that's just trying to hype you up for the view or sell you a course or something. Next is fake people. Like, don't hang around people where as soon as you leave the room, they immediately start talking about your secret freckle or your dark deep secrets or how your mom slapped you when you were a kid and now you're messed up. I don't know. Don't hang around people like that. Don't hang around anybody who's fake, because that's just gonna mess you up. Sometimes it's hard to tell, but a really telltale way to tell who's really there for you or who isn't is if as soon as you start talking to them, they start bringing up drama about other stuff. First of all, why are you even talking about that female shit? Second of all, stop talking to them, because they're talking about that female shit about you to other people, making you sound like a bitch. So just stop talking about that, and don't even talk to people who talk about drama shit. Finally, number 10, watching videos like the one I'm making right now if you already know the answer. Now, I know I kind of mentioned some weird things that don't really tie into making self-improvement progress, but trust me, all this stuff adds up. This will really change your life. Stop watching videos like this if you already know the answer to what they're gonna say. Like, stop watching 3 ways to make 10K in a month, because it's the same 3 recycled garbage things. It's like, okay, try drop shipping. Okay, start trapping. Okay, self-help to middle schoolers. Like, none of this works, okay? Literally nothing that any of these YouTubers are mentioning works. Go outside, spend some time doing something that's actually productive, might actually fix your serotonin or dopamine a bit, instead of just sitting there beating it to some dude telling you how to make 10K in 3 minutes and how to get your other testicles start working again. These people are all liars, okay? Stop listening to them. Just work for yourself. It's really that simple. See what works for you. It will come up if you're actually on self-improvement, working to better yourself. These things will just show up naturally. You don't need to listen to these people who are trying to sell you things that aren't true. All right, I feel like this is probably one of the more odd videos I've made, one of the videos where I've said the most out-of-pocket things, but I'm not getting any views on the other videos, so we're gonna have to switch it up a bit, I guess. So I hope this one worked. Thank you for watching. I will see you later, and I appreciate your time, bro. Have a good one.